Welcome back to Captain of Industry, episode 15, I hope so. And glad you're joined me back on this wonderful island. Now, last time we finally got some, let's say, a little bit bigger trucks. I think they look so cool beside each other, but we are trying to phase out the smaller ones for the much larger, more powerful ones, to also get some more terraforming done. But what I noticed actually is that this one is pretty low, and I mean pretty low. Like, it's not even funny anymore. So what we should do probably is we should try and figure out, first of all, why, and second of all, let's actually just do I don't want to say temporary, but let's do a connection here. And yeah, we should get away from iron for that stuff too, but first I want to get those to work. So that should help out. Oh no, let's add another one producing it. So maybe we just are using more now with the bigger excavators. So that's maybe what we are feeling. Like the excavators are taking, yeah, you can see. Wait, let's pause for a second. So 13 small ones are taking almost the same as 8 big ones. So let's see how this goes. We also have recyclables. Can we already recycle? Do we have the waste sorting plant? We do. Interesting. We'll have to look into that soon too. So yeah. Missing input products. Wait, what do you need? So now you only need those. That makes sense. Let's also connect you here, of course. And then that should work out. They were quite expensive, those labs, but they enable us to go through some more research, even though we still have a lot of stuff we didn't research yet. But yeah. So what do I want to do today? I want to try and figure out this whole thing here. So we are dumping quite nicely here. So this one is done. I just want to get this shoreline nice and tidy, and of course we will keep expanding on this side, but it will use quite a lot of stuff already there. Mechanical parts, is it filling? Yes, it's filling back up. Rock is low supply. Why are you not? Yes, let's also do this. That will help. How is all of that stuff? So copper, that's good. They are slowly but surely getting low too. So yeah, we should probably put one of those here because they need to drive quite far. Yeah, let's see. Now, what can we do? So we do have food market too. Multiple types of products. Housing. Let's just put those there. I'm actually thinking about putting down transformer, but probably makes more sense if we do that as soon as we actually need more unity for like a world map. That's actually interesting. We got so we can purchase another ship, and that's some interesting contracts. Copper for iron, iron for copper, iron for bauxite, limestone from iron, so that's definitely interesting. Let's see. So we can not explore any of this, but we can still explore this and this one. So we can still explore those. And then we are done exploring for now. Oh, and we can still battle those. I forgot. We can still battle all those, so that's still a lot of stuff we can do there. No available place to dump. I doubt it, but let's also make you a little bigger. And let's also put some dumping designations around here. I think that would make sense, something like this, so they can fill up all those little holes. And also, yeah. Let's see. So they are making this edge very nicely now because, yeah, the stacker tower just can't. He's not good enough for that. But he's a big upgrade from what we could do with the other stuff. Let's also pause this lab for a second. You're making 12, you're eating 12. So this whole thing doesn't really need to be running. Yeah, this thing will not have to be running. Technically we should have destroyed this one, but okay. Yeah, interesting. Yeah, we definitely need to get some work done with dumping and stuff. We still got 11 excavators there. Maybe we should Unity boost this production here. Well, we don't have to Unity boost glass, but let's think about Unity boosting those, and those. And this should make a lot more vehicle parts. Now we are low on Unity though. I'm actually thinking about putting a transformer here. I mean, why not? I don't know. We could set it to use surplus own consumers only. I don't know. Maybe we have to like. Can we tell them that they are able to allow? Yes, that's what I want to do. So I will allow surplus on those ones. And something like this. I don't want to mess up whatever I set up before, so I'm gonna do it like this. So they are allowed to provide more power. They are not currently not consuming, right? So what else do we have? So we do have the research lab, we built that. We do have the other captain's office. We should probably upgrade. Well, this will, I think, I don't know what it actually does. What are you doing? Where are you going to dump? Or why are you driving all the way back? To dump something here because a truck missed it? Oh, that's a waste of time. I promise, that's a waste of time. Okay. What can we do here now? Oh, I think we get these ones. And we can set like the research efficiency and stuff to very high. Okay. Vehicle consumption, fuel consumption down. Okay. Yeah, for now I will just run the vehicle fuel. Actually, we don't even need to run this. Well, kinda we need to. What else we kinda need to fix? I noticed that last time. We should still fix this here. So let's put one of those in here. Let's delete you. Let's Unity boost you. And let's then put some priority because because I noticed that, let's give me this one. Can we take, yes, so you, and then we'll take you, we'll bring you here, and we'll bring you here, and this is priority in, this is priority out, this is priority in. So what this should do, it should take this oil first. And that's really important because we want to empty this this patch down here, and it's 90k. 90k of oil still, which is a lot if we consider that we can only store 10,000 here. Of course, we got a lot more left here, but that's a lot of stuff. We found a quartz mine. Interesting. I actually don't know what you need quartz for. I think like all this semiconductor stuff. Ship is too damaged. Okay, then we'll have to repair it. Auto repair. Okay, thanks. That's a lot of iron to repair. Okay. But as you can see now, we're dumping straight here. Also, we are at 1,000 population. It's our actually maximum. I think I'm targeting like a colony for like 10,000 or something. That would be kind of fun. Mechanical parts are still low. I'm actually gonna enable you now. This is only up 14% of time. That's a problem, because that means we are not getting enough iron. That's what that means. Yeah, we are not getting enough iron. Let's oh, this one is joining again. Okay, so this will maybe help. Will make it a little faster. We should see some more trucks being upgraded now, because we did Unity boost those there. But still, what are you doing with you're from that mine? And why are you down here? Oh, that's actually probably because we don't provide oil in this area. Maybe we should put another fuel station somewhere. Also maybe here. That would make sense. Also considering that we should bring oil to here. I don't know. Why are you going back? This is very annoying. Like, this is very, very annoying. Can you not do that? Something is triggering him to go over, probably because the trucks are like dumping and it takes away a little from a place he should dump. So he's going back. Wait, let's dumping. Yes, did you see how much he just filled there? That's very annoying. Yeah, that's something. That's a feature I could see fixed. Like, as long as there is a place to dump forward. Well, kinda. Okay, it kinda does make sense. In the sense of he doesn't wanna put another extension if there is space here. And I can see some use cases for that, where that would be really annoying. But yeah, still, this is annoying. We got the large sorting plant too. Don't see a use case for that yet. All the retaining walls, don't see a use for those yet. We got a lot of trees we can place. They look nice. But yeah, don't need those yet. We do have these surfaces, which we should think about. We also got a lot of train stuff, which we have to look at in detail. Some depot, but I don't see that we can afford trains yet. I don't know if that's actually something. Let's upgrade this one. Definitely. Okay. That's why I'm going through this. Waste sorting plant. That's actually really interesting. Because it will take, or it will bring us back some parts of materials. Yeah, but I think that needs like a more organized way of all these smelting and stuff. Chemical plant. We already used that one. Compactor. And this is all the food, so we can make tofu now, we can make flour now, which means we can make bread. Also interesting, as soon as we got space for more farms. The evaporation ponds for salt. And the glass maker, we already built that. And new concrete mixer, what is the thing? It's just double. But we don't get another... an upgrade of this one, so we could save space and people, but we can't really do anything else there. Yeah, you should definitely just keep going forward and dump there instead of going back here, because they can't dump because he's not doing his work. That's a little annoying, so let's maybe... Yeah, let's just not do that. Let's just help him dump here. No, we kind of also don't want to do that. Yeah, they will figure it out. They will figure it out. What should I do next? We are still very low on wood. Which means that also this... Oh, this here is working wonderfully, okay. What is the problem there? Why would anyone want to go there? Nobody needs to have access to this. And you are going back to fuel, and then you can't drive under here, so you're driving all the way around? Is that how this goes? That's weird. Or where are you coming from? Why are you not driving straight through here? Can you not? Oh, he can't. Why though? Can we fix that? Is that on the small one? On which one is this pillar? Could you now drive under it? Where are you? Nope. It's still blocked. That also doesn't really make sense because... Oh well, maybe it does. Okay. Yeah, we should work with ramps. Let's see. Quartz mine. What else do we have? A battle that we almost lost. We found some loot. We found a lot of iron scrap. And we won an easy battle. Is this stuff... Cannot unload cargo ship because there's a lot of stuff in here. Interesting. What is all this stuff doing here? There is sand. Why is there sand in here? So I'm gonna discard you. I'm gonna discard you actually. I'm gonna discard you. I'm gonna discard you. You. I don't want to do it with you because that's a lot of concrete. And yeah, also recyclables will be used at some point. Let's see. So Or we can still go battle there, and we can go battle here. Maybe we can even do this and then this. Maybe we will be too damaged though. So let's see if we can get a designation where you... Nope. But like, I just would like to have like dumping where he cannot dump. Or like just something like this. That would be nice. Let's see, something like this. Let's see if they will start dumping here. I mean, they should, in theory, they should. Let's also see something like this. Oh, are there dumping? What can be dumped here? Of course, everything basically. Rock, dirt. Wait. Maybe. Yeah. Wait. Let's do this and dirt. That will help. We just want to flatten everything out. It doesn't really matter how fast that is happening. Okay, we got this location explored, found more loot, and we need to go back first for different reasons. So let's see if we can just get this flat down here. And I would also like this here to go a little faster. I'm actually thinking about... Well, now they prefer dumping instead of dumping it in here. Is that correct? That means... What does that mean? I'm not sure. How far are you still going? You're still going very far. But it does make sense that you go so far. Let's also see... Where are all our... Let's unpause those again, and let's see what happens. Because I would like to build you, so we can make more steel. Because we are actually out of steel, because of all our vehicle buildings stuff. Actually, here. Oh. Did we just produce with one single furnace for this whole time? And now we also need to enable one of you. Let's just enable all of them. Oh, now we're out of... That's stupid. Okay, let's build some more housing for some more people. And let's import some more people. That does adopt. It's an adoption. Okay. So yeah, we can then unpause these, so they will make steel too. That's a lot of nitrogen being vented, and also some less nice stuff for our atmosphere. Long-term plans, I think we will put our city around. No, I don't know where we will put our city. Also, what I thought, like, we could put like a bridge along here. It's not high enough for ships to go over though, and I don't think we can. I don't know how high it needs to be so the ship can pass under. And I can't go higher here. I'm somewhat confused on how the bridge mechanic works. We'll have to look into that as soon as it gets relevant. Mainly also because here there is some more oil. And there's a lot more resources over here, so that could make sense at some point. But we are still very fine here. Very, very fine. What we also could do is we could start dig through here. Would give us more wood and stuff. Do we not have any? Yeah, we need to get more. We need to get more. Let's get 2 more tree harvesters and 1 more tree planter. Or how many planters do we have? 1, 2. That's too much, basically. What this is saying, is it? Or not really? Wait. 1. Yeah, I think let's do this and let's just see what happens. And because the problem with the repairs is that's fun and all, but they always have to drive over here. And then let's think about putting a I want to put a second one here, but that doesn't really make sense because we don't have enough saplings. Where will the water inlet be? Here, right? Let's see if we can give it some water. Let's also... No, we don't. Can we say, please give us an alarm if we are down on steel? Because steel is kinda important to us. Kinda. They are definitely chewing through this mountain now. They are also leveling pretty good here already. We can actually just do something like this. And yeah, and they will start to go around there. Let's see. To get rid of this, so we can start building over here. And we should probably set up another one, and then we'll have to... And probably another one here to start setting dumping designations, because we probably want to get rid of those filters here. Can we get rid of you though? We don't need any of you here. And we also don't need any of you here. They are mainly just to... Let's also get rid of you. They are mainly just to be for dumping. What can be dumped here? And it's only dirt. Or, well, maybe here, I'm not sure yet. But here it's gonna be only dirt. Because this will basically be like... We'll place it somewhere and they will make the top layer of dirt. And this one will do the same, but it will basically do the rest. Like make the underground and stuff. But yes, we need more trees. Let's see how this goes. So we need more water and we need more trees. Let's actually fill... Oh, this will use trees again. Well, maybe let's not do that. How could we fix this? I mean, temporarily we could do something like that. But we should definitely bring water into here somehow to make this irrigated. We could tell them that they can import water. Can they even? I'm not sure if they can. I don't think so. Yeah, but port expansion is going well. It's going very well. Can we actually get more? Nope, we cannot. We should also get more trucks on here. So let's maybe do 30. Because those excavators are so much more efficient, we actually need more trucks to keep up. Because as you can see, they basically take like 2 shovels, I think it is. And then the truck is full. Or not even 2 shovels. So yeah, that's a lot of stuff. Also, we will go through oil a little quicker. I'm actually impressed by how much diesel this is making. And here there are some new trees, but it's still very slow process. And we are out of steel, basically completely. Let's see if we can get some more people. Sadly, we cannot adopt from those. Let's also battle you. Maybe there's something good there. Wait. Here. I just had some brain lag. Didn't know what I wanted to do. Okay. So, is there something wrong, or are those all... Why are you only working 73%? There must be something wrong. You're missing products. You're missing products, 24. You are missing... oh. Also, you are also missing... Okay, yeah. So at this point, I will have to finally do it. I need to go back to like... I'm gonna 8, 16, 24, 32. Okay, I can't even do that. So let's go with like something like this. And I will have to go with like 4 of those, and I will go with 12 trucks or 11. But that's now all our trucks busy. That's not ideal. So let's get some back from here. Maybe like 22, so we still got some trucks running around. Yeah, but they are definitely doing something. They are though not feeding him. Let's actually just go with something like this. Maybe not even. Let's just... Yeah, so they actually have to dump in here again. Ship in battle. Let's see how that battle goes. They are entering combat, and... Yeah, our guns are good size. Well, we are... It's kind of weird how we are taking so little damage, and they are taking a lot of damage. Found some loot. Okay, so I think at this point, I think we're almost done exploring what we can so far. Let's also... Oh, ship bridge. We can go into the ship upgrades, definitely. Recycling addict. Hydrogen production, amphibious vehicles. What do we have here? Household goods, housing, advanced smelting. We do have a lot of stuff we could go into. Generally, we probably want to go into trains too? No. We don't even have trains 1 yet. So probably naphtha and reforming and hydrogen and stuff. But that's a huge thing to do. Let's go with pipes 3. And you definitely don't need thermal storage. Wastewater treatment would be nice too at some point. Power generation is very nice. Addicts are always good. Greenhouse is good. We will use this one soon, I think. Advanced smelting is with the blast furnace 2. What I'm really excited for is, where is it? The arc furnace. Because I'm not sure what the difference here is, but I think it's not really a large difference, beside that it's taking a lot of power and graphite instead of coal, so we can get away from coal, which I would definitely like. Wait, how far can we go with Research Lab 2 plus? And so we can't do those. And wait, 2 plus? I'm very confused. Can we go up all the way to here? Of course, locked by parent. Oh no. So yeah, we will need another research lab. No, we don't. From here on, we do need another one. Okay, interesting. Yeah, so let's get some stuff worked on. But it seems like this is working. He's dumping again, but I think we should maybe just take you and go all the way over here. Can we maybe not go something like this and like this, and we'll build you, and we'll set you on high priority out, but this is just the other out, so if nothing is running, we can run it over there. So they will hopefully less often not do anything, and this belt will not back up, because this really shouldn't back up. We are good on iron again, which means we should be good soon on steel again. But yes, we are using a lot of steel. I'm very aware. Let's get some more people. Cannot get more people for some reason. But now we are on max steel production, which is concerning that we are just by upgrading vehicles doing that. Replaced 19, so it's I think just one left. Wait, let's see. 2 left, and then we are going to go to the harvesters and the trucks, the big trucks. Yeah, then we'll have the bigger harvesters, which is nice. We are still not... We still don't have that many trees actually growing. It's just because we don't have any saplings, but still. There's some more saplings. 30 more. Even though we do have like these saplings from here, it's not that much. That's weird. Let's see. Let's see how that goes. What are they doing? They are building this. Now, I should definitely build something because I'm just not doing anything. We are flare... Oh yeah, that's just that stuff. We are allowed to flare that. We do have a lot of salt here. So let's maybe actually pause this system here. We don't need that right now. And they are dumping here again. I'm actually thinking on which level I want to build, and I kind of committed to the 3 and then 4 is dirt. Yeah, and it won't change that anymore. Can we take you and place you? Can we like delete you so we can start building? No, that doesn't. That also doesn't make sense. Let's see what needs upgrading. We should technically make the mechanical parts here from steel. That would be a lot more efficient. And we are coming back up on steel here. So I'm actually thinking about, it's 48 mechanical parts. If we take one of those and we make mechanical parts from steel, we are only using 24. If we are making them from this, we are using a lot more. So this is... Wait. Yeah, so we need 24 steel to make that stuff. So I'm actually just thinking something like this. And then we probably have to upgrade this belt at some point. So let's get those going. And then we can run those. Kind of find valid pillar placement. Then we can run those over somehow. Maybe. Maybe we can. It's starting to get difficult. Yeah, why did I build a bridge here when I can just go up in the air? This is gonna make problems at some point. I know that already. And then we will just do this and this. And we will basically just pause, at least pause all these. And we will probably just pause this one. We are also like, yeah, we need to rebuild this really badly. But I just can't do it right now. I don't think we have time for this in this episode. I want to like do a clean rebuild of all of this, but for that I need space. So yeah, that's what I'm trying to do here. They are full again. This is, it feels like this is not going down. Truly is not. I'm thinking about upgrading this and unity boosting all the pumps. It's expensive though, so maybe let's not do it. Let's also get the housing. So it's just a more efficient way. Molten transportation. Ladle transfer core. Okay. Interesting. So I don't know why you would want to transport molten stuff. Interesting. But yeah, we are getting space. Maybe we should also not stop digging here. On the other hand, well, I don't know. But what we definitely should start doing is fill back up the areas with dirt. Wait, let's figure this out. So this one can go there, that's fine. And we'll put you here for now. And you do have like one or maybe two of those assigned. Let's actually take a few away here. So it's 3 trucks. Yeah, that should be enough. So you will dig up stuff and you cannot dump stuff. And you don't notify me if you cannot dispose of anything. Same for you. You will dig along this line. You will bring it into one of the well, actually you will bring stuff. I don't know. Wait. What I want to do is I want to really start setting up a system for laying the top layer of dirt and stuff. But I really just need some more space first. Or do I? I don't know. We could technically also just take this down, this tower, but this is also kind of an important one. Decisions over decisions. Let's abort this mining operation. And let's go with... Can we do something like this? And then we will mine everything that is in here. And we will start with you. You will go here. No, you will not. Wait. And you will, from now on, do not clear dirt. You will not clear dirt. It will stay in here. And then we'll have you without any stuff. And you can only dump dirt here. Dirt and maybe compost. I'm not actually sure. And then we have a dumping that goes like 4. And it's just dirt. And if we do this the correct way, wait, dumping, and we'll do 4, and we'll do something like, that doesn't make sense, wait, something like this here. And we'll take you and dump something like this. Now then, there's some dirt in here, which can go into loose storage here. Let's put dirt on here. And let's put dirt on here. And let's take dirt from here. So that would be this one. And let's just let's dump everything. Now they are gonna be very busy again. Let's maybe take those a little back again. And you are allowed to dump. And yes, so now they will start dumping 1 layer of dirt, because you just want 1 layer of dirt on top for if you at some point want to have farms there. So that definitely makes sense. So now we're just probably gonna have busy vehicles. And we are starting to upgrading trucks. That's nice to see. Yeah, it's actually gonna be the first truck that is going to be upgraded. Yeah, and it's just, we are just missing saplings. I'm actually thinking about just putting one of those in here. Just to keep the system running. And then we'll take... We don't have enough. Probably because there's not enough wood again. So let's get some more wood. Maintenance is going down. That's not a good thing. That's because you... Why are you not Oh, you are producing, but we didn't connect it up. That's very bad. So that's why this went down. So that should be okay. We can also Unity boost you for a second. Just fill the belt. So that should help again. So now we will go down on steel insanely quickly. So let's see. So that should help with the stuff there, because we need a lot of it. Now let's also see how far we can go. I think we will go somewhere like here, and we'll go somewhere like here for now. And that's just gonna be what I will do. I will bring them, or I will just start to dig everything up to this layer and just start from here and putting like 1 layer of dirt down. An annoying process, but it's gonna be worth it. Also, like, yeah, it's just gonna be very nice to see that beautiful one layer of dirt everywhere, getting green. So yeah, but it's also kind of wasteful in some places because you're like digging the dirt up and basically laying it back down. But that's just how I can ensure that there's gonna be enough dirt underneath for any greenhouses or whatever we will build in the future. We can still battle this one, and that's the last thing we are gonna do, because yes, this episode is already over again, if I kept track of the time correctly. If you like this video, please show me with a like down below, and maybe consider subscribing if you're not yet subscribed, and we are gonna see each other next time. Bye.